Kings River staff. Today I'm going to be talking about teen parent intervention programs. I know that you guys have something to do right after this. You guys got to go, so I'm going to try to do it as fast as I can. And then just, for the purposes of the video kind of timing, if you guys have any questions or any comments or anything, you can ask me at the end of the presentation, okay? All right, so I chose teen parent intervention programs here at Kings River because we have a 30% of our students at Kings River are either pregnant or parents, okay? So since I've been at Kings River for over a year now in my internship, I felt that it was important to address this topic, which is very, very interesting, okay? So let's talk about it a little bit more. Go ahead. All right, so the local teen parenting issue here. So we see dropped out or pushed out, right? They say that they either drop them out or they drop out of school or they get pushed out into other alternative school settings, okay? So in 2012, there were 2,891 teens in Madera, Fresno, and Tulare County. So this is here. This is local, okay? They gave birth in 2012, right? 7 Central Valley school districts have a teen parent. Only 7. Imagine how many schools we have. We have a lot, right? But only 7 of them have the program. 6 of them offer child care. And 7 of them provide like more than 72 hours in clear of an absence. And then number 5, this one right here, so the 5 Central Valley school districts offer lactation accommodations. So there's not a lot out there, okay? And I remember when I was in high school, we didn't have a program. So not every city, not every town, they don't offer it. So it just depends who offers it, okay? Go ahead. Okay, so through Sanger Unified. The Sanger Unified, luckily, right, woohoo, right? They have the CalSafe Intervention Program. The CalSafe Intervention Programs, there's about 30 pregnant or parenting students per school year in the Sanger Unified School District. Okay, so the parents can take, resources such as credit recovery, parenting classes, free child care on campus, and counseling services as well. And then they help them get connected to other programs, free programs, government assistance, right? Such as WIC, Medi-Cal, college, and financial aid. So they help them transition for all that as well. Okay, and because of the extensive support offered through this program, an average of 90% of young mothers who enroll graduate from high school. A 90%. That is very, very good for a small town as Sanger. Okay, go ahead. So the purpose of my research. Was to find out how credit recovery and other sources offered through the CalSafe Intervention program help them graduate from high school. So we know that intervention programs help, right? We know that CalSafe helps, but I wanted to know how, what resources, what services help them, right? So in the study, go ahead, Emily. In the study, there were 3 data collections methods used. So I used interviews, okay? I interviewed 5 students, okay? 5 teen moms. Interview one-on-one. And I wanted to interview them one-on-one so that I can, get just a small glimpse of their struggles, right? Their perspectives towards the CalSafe program, their perspectives towards parenting, and their perspective towards, the staff and just the whole CalSafe intervention program, as a whole, okay? And then a focus group meeting was done after the interview sections, I, analyzed all the data. I came up with the theme, the categories that we were gonna talk about in the focus group meeting. In the focus group meeting, I learned so much from these girls. It was amazing. The focus group meeting was what brought me here today, to show you guys all this data. It was very interesting. Okay? And then of course, for the quantitative data, I use the participants' academic records. So we use the GPA records to compare, see where they're at. Okay, go ahead, Emily. Okay, so the sample size here. So we use Luisa, Yasmin, Katie, Sandra, and Genesis, right? I have 3 Hispanics and 2 Caucasian. Okay, age of motherhood means when they became a mother. Not when they were pregnant, but when they became a mother. Okay, so we have mainly 17s, a couple 16s, and they're all in 12th grade, and yes, they are on track to graduate. Okay, so that was very good. Go ahead. Okay, so out of the Cal State services, one of the teams, okay, before I move forward, 4 out of the 5, they were in credit recovery, 4 out of the 5 had childcare, and 3 out of the 5, they were either in home visits or counseling, and then 2 out of the 5 were in the parenting class, okay? But what's interesting about the credit recovery class, one of the team mothers stated, I never met another teacher like her. She really sits down one-on-one and explains the work. And then another one stated, she even asked about our babies and their health. She cares. So I just want to give a round of applause to the credit recovery teacher. Round of applause. That's amazing. That shows a lot. It really does. Okay, go ahead. Okay, so through the interview data, I was able to collect these struggles that they face. So they face academically, emotionally, socially, financially, and these are some real words that the participants said. These are their words, not mine. This is what they said, right? So academically, they found it hard to concentrate. They had bad attendance. Emotionally, they felt guilt, ashamed, embarrassed, okay? Socially, they didn't want to go out with friends. They had relationship problems, rumors. And financially, they said they were broke. Pampers are expensive, yes. Formula is expensive, yes, right? Okay, so here are some quotes. So you have the paper, you can read some of those quotes. But they said, for example, when I found out I was pregnant, I knew that I had to get out of high school. I didn't want people looking at me. I felt embarrassed. Wow, that was pretty deep. That was pretty emotional to see that. So that was interesting. Okay, go on. All right. So we were able to observe many of that. There was a lot of emotional struggle, financial struggle, social struggle, but of all those struggles, academically was the biggest. Most of the participants stated that academically, they were already behind even before they got pregnant. Okay, so that was an important thing to talk about, because if they were already behind, and then with the pregnancy, how they get sick, right? We get sick, we don't want to go to school, we just want to stay home. Or the whole, socialism trouble that they had as well. They didn't want to go to school, right? So that was hard. But with the credit recovery courses and the CalSafe, they were able to, get back on track. They use credit recovery packets. They can take them home, right? And they can work at them from home as well. So they have so many options. And with that being said, the GPAs went up. So all 5 participants had an increase in GPA. So if you can see here, so participant 1 and participant 3 had an increase of 0.4 points. So they went from a 2.0 to a 2.4 here. and they went from a 2.3 to a 2.7, right? Participant 2